Hi everyone, I wanted to do just a quick intro to the Frye's readability task this week. A number of you had asked about how you determine if a particular book is a best fit match for a particular student. And there are a number of ways that you can go about that. I believe that this year in the Learning to Read portion of the course, you were introduced to the Action 100 ERLA, where you do an assessment to figure out students' reading level, and then you can match Action 100 books to that particular student. There's another assessment Fontes and Pinnell have that determines the guided reading level of students, and then you can match them to guided reading level books. One of the things that's not as accessible is determining the readability of a textbook. So let's say the fourth grade math book or fourth grade science book, fourth grade social studies book. And yet you can imagine that's really important, because if we're asking students to read a chapter out of a textbook and the reading level is significantly above the reading level of the child, then we can't assume that they're going to actually be able to learn very much from just a cold read of that particular chapter. And so one of the things that I'm going to ask you to do this week that I think you'll find both interesting and helpful is to use a tool called Frye's Readability Test or Frye's Readability Graph to determine the approximate grade level of a textbook and then a random sample of children's literature or some other book that you're interested in knowing about. And I put up at D2L the task card that walks you through it. It's pretty much a cookie cutter, cookbook style, step 1, step 2, step 3 that I've used with students in the past and they haven't had any difficulty. If you have trouble, be sure to let me know. But really what you'll be doing is applying the test to a textbook and then also just another sample of literature. Determine what grade level Frye's Readability says they are. And that should give you some insight into what you would need to be aware of as a 4th, 5th, or 6th grade teacher with regard to the readability of the textbooks that students are using in the classroom and how well they match to the students' actual reading levels. So I'm going to end it there. That's kind of the brief synopsis of Frye's Readability Tool. Read the assignment guide. I don't think you'll have any trouble with it, but if you do, feel free to shoot me an email. Okay, take care.